All right, Pyroar, let's see if your song request worked. It says it on screen. Pyroar, you must go bowling with us Monday. Oh, wait, you said you have to pet sit. Boo. By the time you go bowling with me, I'll be bowling 200s. You're cooked, buddy. I kept on leaving the damn 10 pins tonight. That pin is really pissing me off. I just want to, like, throw a baseball at it. Oh my days, uncle. Broadway start tonight. I'd say my thumbnails really do suck, but I literally take 3 pictures and put them in one frame and call it a day. I don't think I've spent more than 10 seconds on a thumbnail. I'll skip it. Yeah, I was basically assaulting Liam, and I kept on getting 2 strikes in a row, and I could never back it up with the third. It's always strike, strike, 9 pin, strike, strike, 9 pin. Fuck! Or not, it doesn't matter because the Q doesn't work. Fuck this, I'm taking the bot down. It doesn't work, the sap sucks. Alright, no music bot because Tickfinity sucks. I still want my own bowling ball. Yeah, actually, I do know why. But literally, no matter who sat in our vicinity, literally everyone was staring at me. I was like, this one guy, instead of watching his kids bowl, he watched me the entire time. I watched this guy, like, do this to look over his kid bowling to see if I picked something up. Watch your kids, bro. Actually, I don't blame them. They kind of sucked. At the same time, well, I was going crazy tonight. I don't know if it's literally every single time that I start bowling the way I do, everyone around starts copying it. Like I'll see them start I'll see them start one-handed or whatever, and the next thing you know, they watch me bowl and I see them trying to go two-handed. I'm like, Oh, I was down here. Wow, that thing retracted. Should I play this or should I play Infernum? What do people want to watch? People probably don't want to watch me play anything nowadays. Since Crumbean fell off. What's that? I don't know what's that? Ultra kill? No. Oh, I saw the 8th layer or whatever. No, I don't really care about ultra kill. But if you want to tell me about it, then go ahead. Well, actually, there is one other thing that I want. Skibbity toilet? Yes, Skibbity toilet. Okay, which one of my loyal viewers wants to give me money to buy a bowling ball? I guess I'll play Infernum and hope it reverts stuff back, since no one wants to watch me play Fargos. So I will suck it up and do a playthrough. I'll play Infernum. Why not? Realize you were still alive? I am. Unfortunately, I'm alive in an age of crumbing fall off. Hello, figure lover. Alright, so you know what? Fuck that. I'm scratching the wooden keyboard. I want a bowling ball. Uh, I should probably go with the Black Widow V2 before the V3, right? What do we think? A Black Widow V2 or a V3? Yeah,
Good time, hun?
I did. I'm currently looking at these.
Being doing good?
He did very good. Yes, we both did.
Oh,
I'm curious to know how bowling is gonna go with Liam, me, and then Lucas and Owen. But yeah.
good. Good. That's good.
Um. Uh. Ah. Um. All right. So I'm thinking of the Black Widow V2 instead of the V3. Today I was using a 12-pound ball. Hello, Devourer Gods. You can only see two? That is a very good point. Huh. What's Eternia? I guess I probably want a 14-pound ball. Domain is an island. Um, sorry. This is actually Infernum. I should probably change my title. Yes, I need to change my title. 1 second. This might not be a pyramid. This might just be the underground. No, it is a pyramid. Nice. Get me down there. Thank you. Damn it. Magic carpet? Oh, come on. I'm gonna wait for the merchant. Sleep, thank you. That's all I was waiting for. Maybe that was my problem. Maybe my problem is that I was playing master mode. Because as everyone knows, master mode is no fun. So many damn jellyfish. Oh my gosh, these things are so broken. Oh, go away. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. In my professional opinion, the most broken early game creature for the most part. Holy shit, what is the enemy spawn rate? Like, okay, why am I getting pinged on Discord? Oh, this kid needs help with clone math. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? Fuck this. I'm vein mining. Give me. I don't know where I'm going, but just get me down. Oh my gosh, dude. Literally so much just shit in my way for no reason. Ah, I see light, so probably in my miner. Get my ass down there. Oh, nope, it's lava. Fuck. Oh, well, here's the onyx slab. Oh, that doesn't matter because the onyx slab was nerfed into oblivion. I mean, the excavator key. Also, another thing I'm mad that they nerfed. Skibbity fart. Hello, Astro. Yeah, so I decided I am not buying a new mouse or a new keyboard. I am getting bowling balls. At least, probably two. I do want the Black Widow V3 because it's purple, but apparently on house patterns, it is not as good as other things, so... Boo. Somebody give me $200 for a bowling ball. That's what I have to ask. Astro, give me $200. Why does no one want to give Crumb money? Boo. You guys suck. Oh, I guess Kirby's here to give me money now because he's a grown man. Uh, I could have just done that to start off with, but... Holy shit, just get me through there. Oh my gosh. Oh my days, dude. I saw that pressure plate too. And I did not see that one because that one was invisible. Wow. Go. Are you gonna hoik through? No. Perfect. Ow. Every day I shit on my phone. Maybe don't. Freak. Okay, as much as I want a bowling ball, I want the color purple. Man, I'm about to just get off until my chair gets here. Holy shit. So, um, oh, do you have to go in from the? Oh, um, I forgot if there's anything worth it up there. Oh, well, that thing's shitting on me. Nice. Didn't think that'd work. Um, nice. Um, let's also destroy this turret. Why can't I break that? Okay, that's annoying. Yeah. Uh, what's Hi. Oh wait, you guys can actually see me now on YouTube. Hi. Two Sky Lakes, really? There's another island. Perfect. That's what I was looking for. Well, I guess I don't need the lucky horseshoe if I have fledglings. So. Except for the base luck boost. That's about it. Am I just that scary that people like talk once whenever I stream, or people don't talk at all? Apparently, I'm just too frightening. Is this the new Fortnite update? This is the Hello Angel. Almost read that horribly wrong. And is this the new Fortnite update? Yes, it is. It is the new Fortnite update. It's looking a little different, I know. EP Crumb. Yeah, see, the good news is I'm getting much, much better at bowling. The bad news is I'm getting much, much better at bowling, so now I want to spend hundreds of dollars on bowling balls. I am deep fried. Good night, Angel. Have a nice night. I do, yes. Damn, yeah, damn. Have the best night ever? You two. Well, I guess we both can't have the best night ever. This will be one of us. Your night's already over? Damn. You're kidding. Where are... Oh, okay. Um. Welp. That is very fun. Can I at least craft a watch? Ah, so basically I just have to sit here and do nothing. Nice. I don't... No, a bed definitely doesn't speed up time. No. What happened to Infernum Blood Moon spawn rates? What? Oh, that's on my laptop. Oh. Oh. They nerfed the spawn boost of Blood Moons in Death Mode by 500%. Is it the same with Infernum? They buffed Asphalt. Um, they nerfed battle potions too. They nerfed blood fins. Wow. They made event spawn items consumable. What? God, this is so retarded. I don't know. Okay, at least they changed the effigies around. Healing is no longer disabled. So, healing is no longer disabled whenever fighting a boss, but they simply. I'm telling you, these developers have got to be retarded. I mean, there is just there is just nothing else. There's no other word that I can possibly use that would describe the developers of this mod. Um, like, I'm pretty sure they walked into a preschool sped class of 10 kids, handed them all computers and said, "Have at it. Go ahead and update our game for us." Like, I genuinely don't get it. What the don't like why did they rename all of this shit? They renamed over 100 items. And why did they resprite everything? They resprited hair dye. Like, what was the point? It looks worse. It doesn't look like a shield anymore. Like, there was just so much effort put into a lot of bullshit that doesn't matter, and so much effort to intentionally make the game worse. Like, Like, I really do hate these developers. My God. No, this does need to go up one. Mm. Okay, so perfect. Let's. Can I make it one smaller? Oh. Oh, the requirements to sleep in a room. Okay. Nice. girl I've seen playing Terraria. I hate to pop your bubble, dude, but I'm not a girl. Sorry. There is a girl that plays Terraria though. I've seen her on my For You page before. She had a couple bangers. Can't lie to you. No, you're good. It's the long hair, I know. It don't bother me. I probably need to fix my hair, but I already showered today. I showered this morning, so I don't want to shower a second time. Showering in the morning really fucks up my showering schedule because usually I shower at night because I don't know. I feel like showering at night is better, at least in my opinion. I would rather, because then my bed's clean. Like the worst part is that I went bowling today, which means I probably. I usually don't touch my hair after going bowling, so I think I'm fine with that. Oh, I need to get a phone stand. I need to record myself bowling. That's right. I need to post it. I should have recorded myself tonight. I was kind of going crazy, but I just ended up throwing, so I stopped. So I didn't record. What I really need is more crimtane. Wait, this might be an amethyst world. Uh, Oh, wait, they nerfed the living dog shit out of the Blade Crust Oath sword, didn't they? Which means that's off the table. Um, a diamond hook. How is your inventory that color? I don't know. What do you? Oh, is my inventory a texture pack? Astrolix UI. I completely forgot that I had that enabled. I believe it's called Astrolix UI. Hello, Muichiro. I see you. How are you? You're okay-ish? Okay, if that's better than doing bad. Take the wins where you can. That's at least my thought. Could be worse. Coffee. Yeah, I don't really drink coffee much anymore. Uh, Makes me feel weird too. For the most part. I get my caffeine in other ways. Which really, I'm not supposed to be mixing caffeine with one of the medications I'm on, but I do not care. Oh, no, no horses. Ah, what type of coffee did you get? Oh. I thought you were gonna tell me a latte. I'm going to say dude. Well, that would be why, because a latte has milk. Yeah, so definitely avoid that. Um, yeah, lattes is coffee with milk, so avoid. Um, ugh, yeah, it's hello, our favorite car. How are you doing? Anyways, guys, I'm gonna ask again. Which one of you lucky viewers wants to buy me a bowling ball? I will trade you. I will trade you a Crumbing signed keyboard. Hard to pass that up. Any takers? Damn it. You're damn. I was gonna sell my looting keyboard. I was gonna sell my Wooting keyboard and get a new one. I was gonna get the Wooting V2, but I think I've decided that I would rather get a bowling ball or bowling balls, plural. Um, Especially after today, I definitely want them. Um, You're join on YouTube. Alrighty. Hey Kirby, what's up? What do you mean you haven't had anything like 10 hours? W? W, YouTube is a face cam now, I think. I would give you guys the music bot, but the music bot doesn't fucking work because the bot sucks. Oh, I don't eat that often either, so. Yeah, the music bot just doesn't work, and it's really pissing me off. Yeah, like yeah, it's really irritating. Um, like you can queue songs, but it won't play them. Um, you can queue songs and it won't play them. Um, and it just doesn't work, and it's irritating because I want the music bot. I like it whenever people cue their music because it's like fun. But no, bots suck. Even Discord bots are horrid. I don't recommend using them. They're awful. But at the same time, I will forever complain about them because, like, grrr. You don't. I know it's like an extreme hot take, but I actually don't mind it. Surprisingly, at the same time, I've done it a lot. So, actually, for the most part, I kind of like it. I know you will never hear somebody say that they like throwing up, but I do. Especially like whenever you need to, because just the feeling of relief that you get whenever it's over is awesome. At least I think so. No, I used to do, I used to do it fairly consistently. I had I don't know if it was a medical problem or an eating disorder problem. I think it was, well, technically it would be an eating disorder problem. But so it wasn't super fun to say, but because like I couldn't figure out what was wrong. I had an endoscopy done. Um, I had an endoscopy done. And they didn't find anything, and that pissed me off because I was like, "Why am I here?" Nah, I don't mind it. The only thing I don't like is whenever I can feel it in my nose. Other than that, I know my ex hated throwing up. It was like one of her biggest fears, and I had something going on that was causing me to throw up constantly, so that wasn't good for her. Of course, like I said, I didn't care. Um, could be worse, in my opinion. I'd rather it come. You might be. Truth, I see into the fog. I succumb to your every want. You can't type. Damn. I succumb to you every... Can you guys piss off just for 2 seconds? Um, how am I gonna do King Slime with just a Star Fury? I don't know. I should probably make the switch over to Summoner here soon. Eating all day? That could be it too. I need to lose weight. I'm still suffering from the weight loss. I'm still suffering from the weight gain of a medication I was on, but I'm sitting at a steady 150. I just need to get rid of my stomach fat. And I have very little of it and I hate it. I wish I could simply just take a knife and cut it out, but that's not how it works, fortunately. Otherwise, it would have been done ages ago. Yeah, like I said, I jumped from, it's in my medical chart somewhere, absurd. I jumped from 115, I jumped from 115 pounds all the way up to 180 in like the span of a few months. And I quit the you're not supposed to just quit medication that fast, but I literally told her, I'm like, yeah, I know I haven't seen you in ages, but I just stopped taking this. And she said I wasn't supposed to do that, and I told her I really don't care. I just, that was awful. But I've lost 30 of that. I've lost 30 of those pounds, so I need to lose the rest. I'd like to get back down to the 130, 140 range with, even if I'm 150 with muscle, then I don't really care. I need to build up my arm strength more for bowling, but I'm already using a 12 to 14 pound ball, depending on how I feel. I simply just need to get up to the point where I can possibly even use a 15. But I don't know how tall you are either. I'm 5'8", 5'9". I think my ID in my medical chart says 5'8", but I could have sworn I was 5'9". Because I thought Lucas was 5'8", and I was an inch taller than him. Ooh, you're close to 5'6". I just recommend exercising. Back whenever I was, well, that would have been back in middle school. I was, I was very athletic. But at the same time, I also had the leg muscles of a horse, so there's that too. Well, I played soccer back in my day. I'd say I ran track, but I hated it. All right. I can't blame you. There's nothing interesting going on at the moment. At least I'm fighting a boss finally. At least this boss isn't on a time limit. I'm in PE. I used to run PE. I was one of those kids that would hard sweat the pacer test. And the mile and the Cooper test, which was always super fun. Um, Mile, Cooper test, pacer test. Literally my favorite activities in PE by a long shot were running. So I loved it. I always had PE second period, at least. Yeah, in middle school, all 3 years of middle school, I had PE second period. I didn't mind it. Oh, well, it's annoying. All you said, oh well, because it follows your momentum. Because it follows your momentum as long as you move as long as you move in one direction and then like stop, and then stop, it won't hit you. I simply just threw, so yeah, I suck. I should have just gotten closer with the Star Fury and dealt melee damage too, but I could care less. Um, you're not. Well, I also ran a 6-minute mile in middle school. Unfortunately, like I've said on stream before, I didn't get a high school experience, which blows because otherwise I would have played sports. So I was insanely good at soccer, and I'm still mad at my parents for it. Same time, I'm mad at my parents for a lot of things. I am curious to know how far I could kick a ball now. Curious to know how much of my leg muscle. I don't think I've lost most of my leg muscles. I am kind of out of shape whenever it comes to getting winded, but I at the same time I had severe asthma, but it never really bothered me in sports. I could run up and down a soccer field for an entire game with absolutely no problems. And then I got COVID 4 times. And then my asthma kind of kicked up and I hated it. PMO, PMO. Speaking of, I probably need to get a new inhaler, but I don't care. I also need an EpiPen, but I don't care about that either. Huh. Yeah. I will say I do miss running. Um, but like I said, now I am bowling, so very fun. Um, Definitely one of my favorite activities. So. And plus, I'm actually getting more exercise now, beside just whenever I went to. Well, I haven't gone to the gym in quite a while, but I need to. You start going to the gym again. I will start going to the gym here soon. I simply need to get my license first. I still go for this. Well, that's good. At the same, yeah, like also like I've been talking about. Also, why I love bowling because it's actually exercise. Um, I bowled 11 games today. I think 11. The only thing of mine that's causing problems right now is my shoulder. So no, just. Well, I loved bowling with my grandpa back whenever I was like a kid and a teenager. And then I didn't go bowling for a while. And one day, Lucas and I were driving down the street in Tennessee, and I saw spare time. I'm like, "Do you want to go bowling?" It's like, "Sure." And then I was bowling the regular way of just going straight, of bowling straight. I'm like, "Man, this is so boring." So I started hooking the ball. I started hooking the ball and using two-handed instead, and it's so much fun. Hold on, I might have a good video of me not sucking it. So, do I have? You should have seen me tonight. I was going crazy. Oh yeah, here's one. Can you see that? Oh. This isn't my best form. This isn't from tonight, but this was a few days ago. Um, no, this was a week ago. Not the greatest form, but I'm getting better slowly. Um, This is the first sport that I've played where I didn't have a coach. So I've kind of been doing everything myself, and it is rough teaching. It is very tough. Look at the coffee. What coffee? Oh, you sent it. Oh, yeah. I'd avoid that. Um, but yeah, of course my form needs work still, but I'm having a blast. I should find my shimmer. I should also get NPCs to move it. I also need the arms dealer. I will say the one thing that's really stressful about me bowling now is because I'm significantly better. Whenever I go bowling, uh, everybody, and I mean everybody, watches me. Hello, chicken. How are you doing? Like, I mean, like, as this one guy was watching me play instead of his kids while one of his children was bowling. I saw him doing this to look over into my lane. I'm like, okay, dude, what a fan. Um, well, usually, so I bowl two-handed, and I mean I get insane hook on the ball for the most part. How do you get those? It's called Astrolix UI. It's a texture pack. Um, Usually whenever I'm bowling, people will start their first few frames one-handed and throwing it straight, and as soon as they see me bowl a couple of frames, immediately they start trying it out for themselves. So it's what happened tonight. The We had three different parties. We had three different parties come in. No, four, while we were bowling, and pretty well every single one of them starts off bowling straight. Starts off bowling straight. As soon as they see me hooking the ball, they all try doing it. Shit, I heard some guy say my name like 3 times whenever I was bowling, whenever I was trying to pick up spares and failing. Because I just kept on leaving the 10 pin. It was so bad. The 10 pin is quite literally the bane of my existence. It's awful. So now I need to look into actually I don't need to look into buying a bowling ball. I already know what I want. The only problem is I need to go to a pro shop, and the nearest pro shop is an hour away from me, and I would like to go at some point, but nobody has wanted to go yet, except for my cousin does want to go, but he's kind of busy because uh, work. I wouldn't let you buy me a bowling ball anyways. I don't let people buy me expensive stuff. I despise it. Um, I cannot stand it whenever people buy me expensive stuff because I feel so bad. I love buying people stuff. Like I said, I got my I'm pretty sure he's still I got my sister's boyfriend a PS5 for Christmas, and he was like he didn't believe it at first. He got me a shirt. He got me a Chainsaw Man shirt. I actually still have it, and I love it. I love clothing. Um, Definitely one of my favorite gifts by far is clothing. I see people complain about socks and stuff all the time, and I'm like, what? Like, why? Socks are like, socks are probably my favorite. Socks, underwear, shirts. I want to learn how to play on PS5. I always used Xbox. I still use Xbox controllers. At the same time, it's also because GameSir controllers are Xbox and not PlayStation. So, in my opinion, GameSir has the best controllers, and it's not even close. I mean, those things are just awesome. Uh, um, I don't know if you have money, but if you do, if you go through my page, find a GameSir controller, even if it might be cheaper if you do it through the Walmart app. I don't know for certain, but they are, like I said, easily the best controller on the market. Just whenever you can. You don't have Walmart app. Walmart, Amazon. Um, at the same time, I also can't play controller games without paddles. I had a friend who wanted me to play Tekken. Um, a friend of mine wanted me to play Tekken. I did, actually. My character looks hot as hell. Oh, I just realized I probably would have won that if I had gold armor. Um, how much are they? Oh, I didn't know you were still here. Hi. I think they're $40. Um, go of AliExpress. I don't really. I used to get stuff from there, like figures and whatnot. I'll probably end up using it again once I get more stuff from my room. I think they're like $40. At the same time, I used to buy Scuff controllers, which are, I think I paid 200 for each of my Scuff controllers, and those things were shit. Like, I mean, those things were awful. Um, Tanjiro figure. Don't worry. One day I will host a meet and greet. Trust. Who's going to the Crumby meet and greet? I don't know. GameSir, GameSir G7 SE. If you go to my TikTok, I should have a video posted with them not too long ago. Um, I don't know when I'll ever do a. If I ever don't get me. If I ever got popular enough, I totally would do one because I would love to. I would love for people to recognize me. I'm gonna be like those people at conventions that charge $50 for an autograph. I despise that. Don't get me wrong, I've paid for autographs before, but I hate it. Like why is it that I love your work, but I need to pay you $50 for an autograph? Like If I were popular and I were go one of the shit, I'd give people money for my autograph. I'd give you like $5 for my autograph. Actually, that's not true because then people would lie about being a fan. But I would hate charge. That would be feels so like wrong. Like, how are you gonna have fans and charge them money to sign a piece of paper? I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like having fans in general would easily be enough to satisfy me. Like, and then every single time you go to a convention with people selling their autograph, they're always trying to upsell you. Like, they're always like, "Oh, you want this and this too? It's only this much more," and it's like, no, piss off. Oh, hi, chicken. You're over here now. I will. Yeah, you gotta go. All right, goodbye, Muichiro. Have a nice night. Um, where's the link? Good night. Oh, thank you for the follow, chicken. Um, hold on. Um, I have a video posted with it 4 days ago. The title is Best Controller with No Stick Drift. I am not lying. They don't have stick drift. Which for you do want stick drift in certain games because of the way it amplifies aim assist, but I don't like it still. Um, yeah, if you have any questions, let me know, and I can always post a video answering them. Yes, like I said, they are easily my favorite controller. They are insane. All right, guys, Crumbly's gonna build a house. Um, play Valorant seldomly. Um. Oh wait, hold on. I should probably do this to get the painter and the architect in here. Pre-boss. Normally I wouldn't do this, but for some reason I decided to make houses. Um, I figured that I was bored enough, so I would try. I am, don't worry, I am prettying up these houses. They simply just look like this for now, so wait, I can at least get the two NPCs moved in. Um, before, for whenever nighttime rolls around. Tomorrow. I'm trying to stream on a daily basis now. Um, which so far I have mostly done. I did miss a few days, but not on purpose. So, um, why does that look terrible? I'm going to hop off.